Hello class, hello class. My name is Jakar Smith and my co-partner is Shelby Okiki, but I know she's been having computer difficulties for the past week. So of course she's gonna present her part, and I'm gonna present my part. So now I'm gonna present my part. So a little about myself. My name is Jakar Smith. I'm a second year education major out of Miami, Florida. I've been here for 4 years now, so I'm a local. And I love Atlanta. I love the opportunity. I love the atmosphere. I love everything is beautiful. So on the better note, so today, what we're gonna be talking about is being active in sports. Quick question out there, quick question for all the students. In high school, who was active in playing sports or any part of their life? Who was active in playing sports? Perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, I see y'all. Thank y'all so much. Well, of course, so today we're going to talk about the importance of training while playing sports. Of course, everybody knows the big names: LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Deontay Wilder, Usain Bolt, Shannon Sharpe. Of course, the Atlanta people: Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, Deion Sanders. And now we can talk about the MMA fightings: Conor McGregor's, the baseball players, Derek Jeters. Also for the women, the Serena Williams, the Venus Williams, and the Gabby Douglases from the USA team. I can go on for days. So today, all these people and all these athletes I just named, their body is top tier, like perfect. And I think that's what sticks out different about these different athletes. For instance, I was doing a lot of research about LeBron James. He spent $1.3 million on his body and his training every year. Now that is phenomenal. From weight training, from calisthenics, from massages, from just every surgeries, every small little criteria. Training is a big issue in today's sports. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. That's like if I go out and play a sport and I just run out there and I just want to go play some basketball or football or something like that. That's like, okay, for instance, let's say football, for example. If I go out there and play football, you know football require hard hitting, require stretching, require hand-eye coordination, require all these things. If I don't have the training for that, that's like throwing me in the ocean with a shark. I'm gonna get ate up. So therefore, so now we're gonna talk about the training. These things, people say they could do these things like boxing, MMA fighting, basketball, football, soccer, USA teams. They say they could do these things, but these things wasn't built in one day. Like Rome wasn't built in one day. All these top tier athletes, they work years for these bodies. They do years of training, years of calisthenics, years of weight training. And I think that's what a lot of people get it misconstrued at. They think they can go into some type of field, some type of organization, for instance basketball, and think they can just go out there and play and not get injured. That's not true at all. So the training and the weightlifting is very, very important. Like in the deep depth, it gets really narrow. Just because, for instance, LeBron James, 16 years in the NBA, no major injury, no broken legs, no broken bones. Like I said previously, he used $1.2 million of his money every year to focus on his training. It speaks for itself. The importance of training while playing sports. That's what we're here for, to talk about that. The importance of that. Like it gets so deep into tissues, into muscles. That's okay after you get to playing basketball. Most people be sore. I know, of course, a lot of you out there, I'm not sure. Okay, you ever played a sport before? Perfect, exactly. Football, for instance. Yep, football. Like, you can't just go out there and run a route and just go home. Like, you have to have training, special training to run a football route or to throw a football. It's not built in one day. So training is the biggest part of every sport. If it's gymnastics, if it's hockey, if it's baseball, if it's whatever, you have to train for this. People train for years. They don't just wake up, hey, I'm gonna go play football or basketball. They train for these things. They train for them. And that's what people just don't, I don't think people understand this. Like for me, for instance, I'm gonna give y'all a personal experience with me. As y'all see right here, probably I'm 30 years old now. So probably, let's say 4 years ago, I'm really athletic. That's when I was really athletic. I went to the gym, and of course, every time I go to the gym, dudes always pick me up. I'm 6'8". I'm really tall, 6'8", but now I was a little skinnier. 6'8", 200 pounds. A lot of dudes pick me up because of my height. So one day I walk in the gym. Oh yeah, I got Drakkar. They pick me up. Okay, they pick me up, and listen to what I say. They pick me up. So therefore, I didn't stretch. I didn't train my body to prepare for what the basketball game I'm about to play. So therefore, probably 3 minutes into the game, the score is really low. It's so simple, y'all. I jump up and grab a rebound. I come down. When I grab a rebound, of course I'm really aggressive. I grab it and I say, give me that ball. And I come down. I just feel my knee buckle. This is the worst feeling I ever felt in my life. I tore my meniscus, I tore my ACL, and I tore my lateral ligament in my knee. As you can see right here, these are a couple, I had to have a full surgery. These are a couple procedures where I tore all my ligaments. This is tissue in my knee. See right here, ACL. I tore my whole ACL. This is my meniscus. And as you can see right here, it's plain as day, my name right there, Drakkar Smith. I tore all these ligaments and all these fractures in my knee just because of what I was saying from the beginning. Training your body. Like, it's like if I wake up in the morning, I want to go running. If I ain't running 2 years, I'm gonna be sore just because I haven't been training, I haven't been exercising, I haven't been stretching my body. So therefore, this is the reason why these injuries can happen. This is the reason why these injuries can happen. But it could be so simple. It could be so simple. All these athletes pay all this money. That's the reason why. They pay all this money to have procedures done, to be stretched out before a basketball game, to be stretched out before a football game, so they can, like you said, so they can spend 15, 16 years in the league, or football or basketball. So, in conclusion, it's best to stretch before you play any sport. Lifting weights can really enhance these injuries. Well, they can enhance these minor injuries and stuff like that. So therefore, thank y'all so much. Like I was saying before, Shelby Okiki, she's gonna be presenting. That's my co-star, and she's gonna be presenting everything else to y'all. Thank y'all so much, class. Have a good night or a good day.